Whoa, starting the day off with a hiccup. All right, it's already 5. I haven't vlogged it today. I wasn't sure if I was going to vlog today because I'm not feeling good. And I'm just really sick of vlogging and just being so negative. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to be factual with how I'm feeling and be honest. And my hair is so MySpace right now. I feel really like a broken record when I complain about it. And I feel weak and dumb when I complain about it. And so I was like, I don't think I'm gonna even vlog. But I'm feeling a little bit better now because Kory is a lifesaver and went and got me some crafts to do. To be able to like sit down and watch a movie or something and do a craft I think will make me feel better. And I'm really grateful for him and for that. And I had an ultrasound today. I got to see both the kiddos. I got to see my little girl's face, which I haven't gotten to see yet. Today was the first time. And she was going like this. She's like,
talk to the hands. I'm just really busy right now.
She kind of was like this actually. She's like,
it's like, I'm telling a secret.
So it's really cute. She's really cute. And I got to see his little face too, but we didn't get any good pictures of him. Today was not about getting cute pictures. It was about finding out if they're healthy, if they're strong, and they're both healthy and strong and doing good. And actually they're big. So usually twins are small. Mine are not. I mean, they're not huge, but they're definitely bigger than the average baby for their age. They do things with kids where they go like Flynn, for example, is always in the 90th percentile for height, for weight, for head circumference, all that stuff. Since he was in the womb, he was always huge. And now that he's out of the womb, Flynn is always measured massively huge for his age. And how they do that is like percentile. So if your baby is in like the 10th or 20th percentile, they're small for their age. If they're in the 80th or 90th percentile, they're big for their age. This whole pregnancy, the girl has been bigger than the boy. But this appointment, the boy was measuring in the 70th percentile for everything, and the girl was measuring 60th percentile for everything. So she's a little bit smaller than him, but still a little bit above average. And they both have huge heads. And Flynn did too. Their heads are like in the 97th percentile. Flynn's the same way. Like Flynn's always had a really big head, and I have a big head, and so does Eric. And so we just pass down big heads. But like, if I happen to give birth to these twins, I can't even say the word without vomiting apparently vaginally. R.I.P. my lady bits, because their heads are huge. But yeah, they look great and healthy and big. And yeah, my placentas are looking good and healthy and strong. So everything's looking good so far. I just feel like garbage today, so surprise, surprise. I am getting out of the car now. Oh my God, I am tired. I'm almost up the stairs, guys, and I didn't have to stop halfway. So that's better than yesterday, but not great, clearly, because now I need to lay down. Okay, give me a second. Oh my God, my heart is pounding. This is temporary. This is temporary, guys. This is temporary. I will not feel like this forever. Just a few more months. One thing my doctor recommended for me at my last doctor's appointment, because today it was like a fancy ultrasound. It wasn't like my regular doctor, but one thing my regular doctor suggested was that I get in the pool often, like every day, which I've not been doing. It'll help my body to feel weightless and like will relieve some of the pain and stress that my body is enduring right now. I came upstairs to put on a bathing suit so that I can go get in the pool. But something else that the doctor today said, I was talking about how I'm so out of breath and feel faint a lot and just can't catch my breath, and I get exhausted walking from one room to another, going up and down stairs. She said all the different things that it could be and all the different blood work we're gonna get to see if it's something more severe. But once she looked at the babies and looked in my uterus and saw how big the babies were, how big the placentas were, how much amniotic fluid I have, I'm just basically an overachiever, and I have lots of amniotic fluid, and I have big placentas and big babies. Because of that, she's like, oh, now that I'm seeing what's going on in here, like it makes sense that you're so out of breath and your body's kind of just struggling, like you're carrying a lot. Oh, sharp pain. Ooh. If you've ever been pregnant before, lightning crotch, not fun. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. It's just I'm an overachiever. My babies are overachievers, and they're big, and they like to have big placentas and lots of extra fluids. And so it's just a lot of weight that I'm carrying out in the front. So like, imagine someone handing you like a 10-pound box and taping it to your stomach. And at first you'd be like, I can handle this. But after days and days and days and days and days of it, your body's gonna be like, nah, I'm done. I just get tired, but all I have to do is lay down like I just did, rest for a second. Now I can go put on a bathing suit. Oh my God, except now I feel like I could like legit take a nap. Let me put on a bathing suit. Well, I feel like I might be done growing out this way for a little bit. I feel like now I'm growing this way. It's so round. Look how round it is. And my boobs have officially grown out of everything. Like they don't fit in any bras. Okay. Let's go into the pool. Let's go some fun. Are we having fun? Fun in the sun. It's weird, it's like you can see where my body was. Like it's like you can see the line of like, you see this? And then it's like all this, it looks so weird. It looks like fake. I'll never get used to it.
I have to catch him right here.
What is it?
It's a bee.
Where?
Right there.
What are we gonna do?
We have to catch it.
Needs rescue mission?
Mhm.
Do you have your boat catcher?
I can go find it.
Okay.
Can I go get that bug?
Are you gonna catch that bug?
Yeah.
All right. Did you rescue him?
Yeah.
Got the top.
We got the top. I just got this bee.
You rescued the bee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Daddy will set him free. Second time going up the stairs. Didn't have to stop halfway up. And I'm naked. I'm even wearing a towel, but I do need to lay down. Oh my God. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to walk upstairs? Oh my God. Daisy, come rescue me, Daisy. Daisy, poor Daisy. Oh, this is my sweet Daisy, love. You smell like poop. Why do you smell like poop? Oh! I can't believe I'm filming right now and that happened. I can't even say it because I'll throw up. She just pooped on the bed. I'm gonna throw up. I can't believe I just caught that on camera. I don't think I caught it on camera actually. I think the camera was on me when it happened. She literally, I smelled poop, so I went to look and I picked up her. Oh my God, there's poop on the bed. There's poop on the bed.
There's poop on the bed.
She literally, I lifted up, I'm gonna throw up. I lifted up her tail to look and see if there's like a poop smear. When I lifted up her tail, a poop flopped out of her anus. Oh my God, I can't even be in here. Normally this would not make me gag. It would just make me laugh really hard. There's a poop on the bed. I hate her. What's the matter? The cat just pooped on the bed. I literally cannot believe that just happened. Whilst I was filming, I can't, like literally it was like a poop dispenser, like lifted her tail on like a turn and just fell out of her butthole. That was wild and crazy, guys. What are you doing this Labor Day weekend? Because I am watching my cat's anus flop out a cat turd. Happy Labor Day weekend! Party! Okay, I'm just laying here recovering from my gag reflex moment from the cat poop that was over here on my bed. It's now gone. Don't worry, cleaned. And I just want to let you guys know, oh, this is such a relief. I'm so happy I found this out. Today on Twitter, a man told me that pregnancy is not that hard and it's not that bad. And he didn't know why I'm always complaining about pregnancy because it's not that bad. So I'm so glad he told me that because I had no idea. I thought pregnancy was hard. This whole time I thought, you know, the debilitating like pelvic and hip pain and back pain and exhaustion and nausea and hemorrhoids and depression and anxiety and acne and bleeding gums, bloody noses, inability to walk most of the time, shortness of breath, swollen hands and feet, and just the overall stress of, you know, growing a human being and being worried about their safety and taking the best care of them and yourself at the same time while struggling with the most difficult mental health you've ever had in your life while in like excruciating pain. I thought that was hard. I'm so stupid. I'm so glad that man who's never been pregnant told me that pregnancy's not that bad. Thank you. Now I know. I'm so grateful for your help, sir. Bye. All right, we're watching Big Brother, so you're gonna hear a commercial. Well, the commercial's on, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. So I'm making a fall wreath because me. So Kory went and got me these pumpkin plants and I cut off all the little pumpkins on a couple of them. So I've got little orange ones and little white ones. I'm gonna focus on my boobies and not these, like good life. Dee-dee. So I have this green ring and I'm gonna hot glue them into this to make like a fall wreath. I just have a little bit of a bigger one and some bigger pumpkins, but I'm not gonna do that one tonight. I'm just gonna do this and see what happens. I saw someone do this on TikTok, but they used 3 different colors and they were a little bit different. So I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm just gonna try and see what happens. It's just something to keep me in one spot and not crying. That's what I'm gonna do. Also, this is the most lethal hot glue gun on planet Earth. Kory and I both have burned ourselves on this and gotten like blisters. This is the most insane glue gun in the universe. So bad that like I knew there was no way I could have it out hot gluing stuff while Flynn was still awake. Like it's that bad. Like, and Flynn would never go near it or touch it, but just the off chance like he accidentally got near it, not a chance. It's lethal. All right, so I'm gonna try to glue these onto this and see what happens. So I wrapped the whole thing in some orange ribbon so that in case it doesn't fully cover it, you don't see like green styrofoam poking through. That's what I did, riveting. Now let's glue some pumpkins on. Okay, this is as far as I got. As you can see, kind of the idea. I feel like it'd be better if I had a few different colors, because with just the orange and the white, I feel like it looks like I'm trying to make a design with the white, but I'm not. I'm just trying to make it random. Do you know what I'm saying? But I still like it. I think it's gonna be cute. But it does take forever. So I also think I might run out of pumpkins, but I think it'll be soups cute. And then for this one, a little bigger. I have these thingies, like these little like berry looking things. And the pumpkins I have for this one are bigger pumpkins. But it's making me happy and getting me in the fall spirit. I just had a bit of a weepy moment because tonight Broadway came back. So Broadway musicals, the first Broadway musical opened back up on Broadway and it was Waitress. So obviously I love Waitress. I have a very special place in my heart for Waitress. I've loved Waitress since the musical first came out on Broadway. And then that's where I made my Broadway debut, was in Waitress. I just love that show. I love the cast. I love the music. I love the story. I love everything about that show. And it opened back up on Broadway tonight. And so I'm watching all my friends from the cast post videos of them in it and pictures. And it's just so beautiful and wonderful to see that the Broadway community is able to get back on stage after, a year and a half, almost 2 years of not being able to perform. That might not sound like a big deal to a lot of people, but when your whole passion, your life, your everything, the thing that makes you feel alive, the thing that makes you feel like a person, the thing that makes you feel like life is worth living, performing, singing, dancing, acting, all that stuff, when that is completely taken away from you, not only is it your passion, but it's your job. Performers were completely out of work for the last year and a half because they couldn't work, because there was no work, because everything was shut down. I'm really, really lucky that even though the majority of my job the last 10 years was performing live in theaters, I still have YouTube. And so I could still work and I could still have a source of income. For most actors, this wasn't the case. And so to see it's opening back up and my friends can perform again and have their job back again. And it's just really beautiful to see. And I was just watching a video. So Nick Cordero was in the original Broadway cast of Waitress. And last year, COVID took him from us. So I just was watching a tribute they did. The company Waitress decided to put the name of his song that everyone sang every day when he was in the hospital as one of the pies, because there's a restaurant board that says all the different pies that they're serving that day as part of the set, and they put his song Live Your Life pie on the board. So that will be in every production of Waitress from now on. And they sang his song, the cast did, after the show's over, and I'm watching this on my couch alone downstairs with my cat while my babies jump around in my stomach, and I'm just weeping at all these Broadway performers singing and dancing and laughing together and being so happy together and celebrating his life. And it was just so beautiful. I love those people. I love theater, and it's just been such a hard year and a half for so many people to see things kind of start to come back to life a little bit, even though it's still kind of scary out there. It was just heartwarming to see tonight. So I'm gonna call it a night and stop making a pumpkin wreath, and I'm gonna go take a bath and go to bed, I think. So I love you guys. Thanks for watching today. What's tomorrow? I don't think I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you someday. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I don't know. I love you. Goodbye.
You can relax. Colleen and Eric have a podcast. The world is scary and we're locked in our home, but now we have big microphones, so you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.